Ami, wow. I saw that trailer earlier and it was mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. And that's what we're doing for Tech Today. Animation, we have Tunde Oluwa. He's a graduate of architecture with over 14 years experience in architectural presentation and visualization, 3D character modeling and rigging, amongst others. Now he's here to discuss the evolution of a Nigerian animation and storytelling space. It's great to have you today. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
That was mind-blowing. I love that. You know, I'm seeing animation. I'm not just Kalia, with all due respect, Kalia and Tewa style or 2D. This is 3D. And then you have vernacular. It's quite a whole lot. Well done.
Thank you.
That's quite well done. But just before we get into talking about animation, let's just talk about you. You studied architecture.
Yes, I did.
All that. How did that in any way play any role in you being an animator?
Well, architecture and animation kind of they are both creative things actually. And even while I was working in architectural firms, really, I tend to be more into architectural visualization, which is kind of 3D animation as well. So over time, I found more interest in it, and I said, okay, fine, let's take it a bit further, and I started telling stories with it.
With it, wonderful. Yeah. Now, most of you might not remember, but Tunde has been an OG of this show. There was a time when you came here, you even had to teach us live animation and all of that. That was quite wonderful. But then let's talk about it. Animation in Nigeria and storytelling. Yeah. You know, we've seen animation evolve from the days of 2D, you know, when we used to see kids going, like I mentioned, Kali and Tewa, we saw different, you know, animations coming up. But this is premium. This is something that even if I saw, you know, from outside the country, I would say, yes, well done. How has animation evolved in Nigeria so far? Well,
initially, a lot of people, maybe up till now, there are actually different types of animation, really. There's the stylized, and then there's the realistic. Now, my style of animation is the one that tends towards realism. You know, so we try as much as possible to make it at least like 85% realistic.
I like that, 85%.
Yes, and then the environment too, I tend to make the environment more relatable. And I think the fact that I have an architectural background helped with that.
Helps you,
exactly
definitely.
With that. So, and all the environment is designed and scaled to life
architecture size. But let's talk about architecture. This is still with technology now. I know that then, while I was in school, a lot of people, the architects then would do very visual stuff. They'll go with their pen and all that, their board. But I know that now a lot of it is automated on the system and all that. Yeah. Do architects still use their pen and all of that, or is everything now fully automated?
I think everything is now automated.
Fully automated?
Yes.
That makes it easier in some way.
Well, it does.
In some way?
Yeah, it does. But, you know, computer is just garbage in, garbage out.
You are right.
Exactly. It depends on what you have.
What you have upstairs there. Wonderful. So let's talk about Ami, putting it together. Yeah. How big is that team when it comes to the animation? To put this kind of thing together?
Wow.
How big of a team do you need?
Wow. It actually requires a lot. You know, it requires a lot. And the first step is to get the story right and then get someone to write it. Then you need another team that will do the storyboarding, from the storyboarding to the cinematic. And then eventually you roll into production, which can take a couple of months. So a lot of people actually get involved.
How many animators worked on this particular project?
To be very sincere, I think we have about 3 or 4. So
you know, for 3 or 4 people to put this together, that means it was really quite a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Now, let's talk a little bit spec-wise, technical now. What systems do you need to put up this kind of thing together? Is it my normal HP here with 4 gig RAM and all of that? Let's talk about systems and specifications.
You need at least a minimum of 16 gig.
Minimum of 16 gig RAM.
That's for the RAM. And then you need 4 gig dedicated graphics, minimum.
Graphics?
Yes.
Just for the graphics?
For the graphics.
And then if you want to put this together, rendering a project like this, how long will it take?
Well, it depends on the application you're using again. Some application can take weeks, months, you know. But some application uses real-time rendering, so you can get it much faster.
Much faster. Okay, we'll talk about that now. For those of you who missed it, we showed you the trailer of Ami, and this is the producer here, lead animator. Let's take a look at that trailer once again. It's a wow trailer.
Community leaders confirmed to have 2.8 billion naira was spent on the renovations of the community.
Baba, how do you package with that? But ṣé mo lè bẹ̀ fún favor kan? Ó gbé mi wá gbọ̀ngàn nìyẹn.
Chief, I want to leave.
Babes, please be very careful.
Oh yeah, Babala, in your update. Find him, eh? Find him, but then make sure the rest is history.
Man, Tunde, this is wonderful. My director, Shegun, loves it. And if he does, that means you put up a very wonderful thing out here. We'll get you back sometime let's do a little bit of animation, some live animation. You just teach us some rudiments. But this is wonderful. This is Army sign and all of that. Is this the biggest project you've ever embarked on so far?
So far, yes, it is.
Wow.
It is. Personally, yes, it is.
Personally. And all of that. This is, can you just tell us a little bit about the storyline for this one?
It's a story about a guy called Femi who happens to be a political talk organizer. And at the point where he lost his mom, he decided to quit the job. And then one of the people he works with, one Chief Williams like that, gave him like a retirement task. And that was just the
wonderful. Can we expect more things like this to come?
Sure, for real. Yeah.
Is this already out?
It is. It's done. It's going to be out 29th of this month, really. We're doing the premiere.
Is it something everybody can access?
For now,
so is it a cinema project? Or
no, it's not. It's a short film, so cinema.
It's a short film, so that means I can access it online.
Yes, it's going to be on YouTube at the end of the day, but not immediately, really.
Okay.
We'll want to run it on film festivals. Film festivals all over the world, both home and abroad. And then, but the premiere is going to be on the 29th, really. Closed virtual premiere.
Well, though, you'll give us invites. I know about people that would love to attend.
No problem.
All right.
No problem.
You're going to be interested in that one. Thank you, Tunde. We'll still have you. We'll do more animation and we'll do live animation. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was it. I hope you saw that trailer. They're wonderful, Army. I'm looking forward to it. 29th. That's where it will premiere. And of course, you can be able to view it later on YouTube. It's going to be a short film out there. That's it on Tech this Thursday morning. We'll take this time out now. Stay with us. Our final guest will be back after this.